In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear grade 8 students, welcome back to your Al Mansour educational channel. Today, inshallah, we have a new halo, especially when we are going to have a quick revision on Unit 11. How to do well. In order to do well in anything, there are some habits that you should and shouldn't do. Okay? In order to do well. In order to do well in anything, there are some habits that you should do or shouldn't do. Look at the picture and try to figure out what is written on the sand. Yes, relax, relax. Relax to rest or do something that is enjoyable, especially after you have been working. Okay, relax to take some rest. Okay, look at the picture and try to figure out what is this picture talking about. Huh? What can you see? This is a poster. 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 What is poster? A large printed notice, picture, or photograph used to advertise something or as a decoration. Poster. Poster. Okay, look at the picture and try to find out. Okay? Yes, what we call this, what we do after every exam. We have revision. Yes, revision. What's revision? Revision is the process of changing something in order to improve it by correcting it or including new information or ideas. Okay, the verb is revise. Food that is believed to be God for you because it does doesn't contain artificial chemicals or much sugar or fat. Look at the picture and try to figure out what is this. Yes, healthy food. Healthy food, food that is believed to be God for you because it doesn't contain artificial chemicals or much sugar or fat. Healthy food. Healthy food. Ah, and in fact, this habit, most of you are dedicated to it. Okay? To stay up too late. Yes, stay up late. Stay up late means to not to sleep early. Remain awake until late hours of the night, which will be exhausted for your body. Stay up late. Yes. Okay. When you try to remember something and once you remember, you will not ever forget. This is called, yes, memorize. To learn something so that you will remember it exactly and forever. Memorize. Memorize. The study of the countries, oceans, rivers, mountains, cities, and so on. Okay, what is this called? Yes, when you learn about a lot of maps and locations, this is called geography. 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 Yes, achieve is to do something in a very good and perfect way, to successfully complete something or get a good result, especially by working hard. Achieve. Achieve. Yes. What is advice? In fact, every one of us must receive Okay, advice in order to do well. Advice is an opinion you give someone about what they should do, or an opinion you receive in order to know what you should or shouldn't do. Advice. Okay, advice, a good opinion, okay, that you receive or give. Okay, huh. What is rhyme? Rhyme when two words rhyme with each other, when two words have the same ending sound, when two words have the same ending sound, to have the same final sound, or to use words that have the same final sound. Like what? When I say, okay, light and fight, light and fight. What is this shape called? Huh? Yes, diagram. What is diagram? Simple drawing or plan that shows exactly where something is, what something looks like, or how something works. Diagram. Okay, what this? It's much more familiar with you. Yes, map. A drawing of a particular area, for example, a city or a country, which shows its main features, such as roads, rivers, mountains. Map. Map. Yes, let's have a very amusing exercise. Okay, number one, achieve. You should review. So, should and shouldn't. This is for advice. We use should in order to talk about something that is got to be done. Okay, for example, you should revise well for your exam. Should. Should is used to talk about something that is got to be done. Okay, you should revise for your exam. You should obey your parents. You should pray. You should respect those who are older than you. Okay, shouldn't. We use shouldn't in order to talk about something that is not God, that is not God to be done. Like what? Okay, you shouldn't insult anyone. Okay, you shouldn't stay up too late. Is staying up too late good or bad habit? Bad habit. So we say shouldn't. We use shouldn't to talk about something that is bad, that is not good to be done. Okay? Unlike should something that is good to be done. You should revise for your exam. You should be honest. Okay? Okay? You should pray. You should obey your parents. You should do your homework. Shouldn't, you shouldn't stay up too late. Okay? You shouldn't talk in the sessions. You shouldn't eat in the sessions. Okay, you shouldn't move without permission in the class. Okay, number two, you should review all you have learned. Huh? All you have learned, try to figure out. Huh? Yes, when you review means revise. Do you feel a little frightened? Frightened means nervous. Excellent. Ali is very good at remembering. When we said what is the meaning of remembering? Huh? Huh? Yes, memorize. Memorizing. Okay? Invent poems. Invent poems means words that have the same ending or final sounds. Rhyme. Two. Hala has what? All her friends' phone numbers. She knows them all. Yes, to remember something. Memorize. Excellent. I used to feel very before I saw the dentist. Feel very what? Feel very what before the exam, before the doctor? Nervous. Excellent. Before your exams, it's important to give yourself lots of time for what should we do before the exam? Invention, recycling, achievement, or revision? Excellent. Revision. One, two, three, it's a P. Okay, what can you find? What can you find in these words? What can you find in these words? So yes, rhyme. Reem's father used his photos in a big box. Yes, stick. Used to stick his photos in a big box. Should or shouldn't? Should to talk about something that is got to be done. Shouldn't something that is not good to be done. Okay. Should is followed by the base form of the verb. Base means the infinitive. The verb in the first form. You should to get well, or you should get. You should get. He should get a better map. He should get no. No. Okay, so should must be followed by the infinitive, the first form of the verb. And so is shouldn't. Negative, we add not. You shouldn't. You should sleep early. You shouldn't sleep late. You should sleep early. You shouldn't sleep late. You shouldn't bring so many suitcases. How to form, okay? Look at these examples. I think you ought to try the spiced lamb, okay? Ought to equals should. Ought to know. I should put on some sunscreen right now. You should take another tour tomorrow, okay? Maybe you should leave me alone. I think you should buy cheaper airline tickets. Should to sound more polite, use I think or maybe before saying you should. Okay, this is what we call a preface in order to give an advice. You should to talk about things that are good to do. You should have about 8 hours of sleep every night. Shouldn't, you shouldn't watch television all day because it's not healthy. Shouldn't to talk about something that is not good to be done. Students should always be polite. He shouldn't speak Arabic in an English way. So we use should to talk about good things and shouldn't talk about bad things. Okay, you shouldn't eat just before you do sports. Number two, should or shouldn't do sports if you feel ill? Huh? I answered you. Yes, you shouldn't do sports if, yes, you shouldn't do sports if you feel ill. Number three, think about it. You should or shouldn't drink lots of water after you do sports. So you should, of course, you should drink lots of water after or when after you do sports. Number four, you should or shouldn't drink too much water while you do sports. Of course, you shouldn't drink too much water while you do sports. So you shouldn't stay in the sun too long without a sun hat, okay? Because in this case, you may have sunburn. On a bus, you should or shouldn't give your seat to a person who needs. This is a matter of respect. So whenever we talk about something that is got to be done, of course, you should give your seat to a person who needs it. You should. You should or shouldn't pack your school bag before you go to bed. Of course, this is an organized habit. Okay, so you should, of course, you should pack. When children speak to adults, they should or shouldn't say. When you speak to someone who is older than you, it is God or it is not God to say Mr. Of course, it's God. So they what? They should. Excellent. Water is very important. Is very important. We should or shouldn't waste it. It is good to waste water. Look at the picture on your right. It is God. It's a good habit. What he is doing now? Of course, no. So you shouldn't. I wish you enjoyed our lesson today. See you later. Goodbye.